Yeah, Prince Turki from Saudi Arabia, he's done a great job working with the broadcasters, working with the promoters and the fighters, pulling this together in a short space of time. Credit to him. Taken a long time, but in the space of 6 weeks, we managed to do it.
AJ.
Yes, sir.
How are you?
All is well. You?
Good. Louis Theroux doc was interesting. It was though. Have you watched it?
Yeah, definitely.
You liked it?
Yeah, I did. Do you know what it is? With these interviews, they catch you at certain times of your life.
Yeah.
So that's what I always say is that one interview should never be what I judge you on because it's a period in your life, what you're showcasing.
Tiny point in your life.
Yeah. So, it was good and to reflect on that time in my life, yeah. So if I'd done one now, for example, it would be completely different because I've gone through certain things, come out the other side and onto a different phase in my life.
I liked it because I'm used to watching all your interviews by people like me, boxing people, right? Sports journalists. When it's someone that's not into boxing and sort of looking at it from a different lens and asking you questions that I would never ask.
Yeah.
I find it quite interesting to see your answers with it. Anyway, we're here.
Yes.
Yeah, you said to me, I remember I interviewed you before the Jermaine Franklin fight, and you said 3 fights this year. Yeah. And I was like, 3 fights this year. He ain't fighting 3 times this year. Here we are, 3 fights this year.
That's what I do for my...
Thank you so much. Do for your people. Do for your people. Thank you very much. Exactly. Was it always going to happen, do you think?
Well, no. Not the third one, because what we know, 6 weeks out.
Yeah.
I did want it to though, but we only would have been like a month out. I would have gone in January, end of January.
Yeah.
So in terms of like a 12-month period, I would have been just 1 month out. But I'm glad, God's working in my favour right now.
Of the opponents I thought it could be, everyone always reaches out to me and said, who's AJ going to fight? Like I've got some inside knowledge. And I was like, it could be Kabiel, it could be Hrgovic, there was talk of Manuel Char. Otto Wallin was almost that name, was like, I don't know, I don't really... Otto Wallin's like, it's a steep upward curve for me from Hellenius. Do you look at him and think that's the toughest one of those opponents?
Who? Otto Wallin again?
Yeah, so Kabiel, Hrgovic, Manuel Char.
I don't know, I've never fought those other guys.
You sparred them all?
Yeah,
No?
I have,
Yeah.
I was looking at that table, I thought, I fought you, I should have fought you, I fought you, I sparred you. I was like, I get busy in this division for sure. But
good opponent though.
Yeah, he's a good opponent, but I can't compare him to anyone else because I've never fought them before. Yeah. So I'm not gonna say, but I feel like they're all good, they're all talented.
Was there any trepidation about fighting a southpaw again?
No, none at all. None at all. As I said, if I look at so my goal is to turn what some will call like a negative and look at it from my perspective as how can I turn it into a positive. So the lessons I had learned from previous competitions against southpaws I can take into this preparation and now to get better. So none at all. I can only get better from what I've been through to where I'm going to be on December 23rd.
6 weeks, you said it yourself, it's a short space of time, isn't it? Fights of this magnitude, cards of this magnitude don't get announced 6 weeks before. It's normally a 3-month build-up.
That's true.
So for you, having to get prepared for another southpaw, Otto Wallin, I think a legit heavyweight, is that a problem? Or are you always in camp, always in shape, or is it tough to get ready in 6 weeks?
It's tough. It's tough. But I'm tough anyway. I'm rough, I'm ready. That's my perception of myself. So that's why I'm here. It wasn't about, if you go and fight this guy, this is going to be a reward. It was like, I've got a date, and I was like, thankfully. I said I wanted to fight 3 times this year, and I get to fulfill what my vision was at the start of the year. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to it for sure, regardless of how long I have.
Any other names put on the table?
Wilder.
Yeah?
Yeah, but they said that, I kind of put it on the table. We spoke about it when I met Turkey, me and the team, and it was just like, let's look at a map. And the map's not a long road map. But
it isn't a long road one, you're right, but there'll be some, including myself as a fight fan, that will say, 1 second, so AJ's here, Wilder's here.
You see what's
December
going on.
23rd.
You see what's going on.
Why can't they meet now? Like, we've been waiting 5 years for this one. Why can't we see AJ Wilder now?
Because of the magnitude of that fight. This is a card. We're presenting you a card here.
Yeah.
Now you talk about a fight. That's where certain things, with a card like this, you could do it in a week. Yeah. Everyone's going to tune in because everyone's got pulling in fans from all over the place. With a fight like me and someone else, a top-tier heavyweight, we ain't worried about the card. People don't even want to watch the card. They just want to watch the main event.
Could be one fight card.
Sometimes
that could
that's
literally
why,
be just a one fight card.
And that's where there's not so many fighters on a card, where it's just 2 top tier fighters at the top. It takes longer to build and cement that that entertainment factor, the fight factor, the excitement of the night, the heavyweight fight. Sometimes it takes like 2 months or so to keep on promoting it. Whereas this one, there's so many of us, so the news is going to spread far and wide a lot quicker.
Is it going to be weird to see him? I don't know if you've already seen him today.
Yeah, I've seen him. I've seen them all.
Is it strange?
No.
No?
No.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's because it's the fight we've been wanting for 5-6 years.
Yeah.
Both of you have been calling each other out for 5 or 6 years.
I think I called him out once, yeah.
Yeah.
Majority of I'm focused on becoming champ. So I don't call out people.
Yeah.
I've always known what my thing is. Me, I've always kind of stood my ground, stood firm in my position. Like, if you look at who I fought, I'll fight anyone. That's why I've never had to disrespect, go crazy at calling people out, shout at press conferences in order to get fights. I've just been lucky enough to be with a great promotional team, a great management team, and I've been ready to fight when these opportunities present themselves. I've fought 12 world championship fights, probably 5 world champions, some twice, you know, so it's never been a problem fighting champions. So Wilder's definitely on my list, even though he's not a champion. It's just from an entertainment point of view.
On a bigger scale, how good is it to see different fighters coming from different promotional companies, different broadcasters, finally all working together on something big? Because that's the hurdle we've always heard about in boxing. You can't fight him because he's on that side of the road. You can't fight her because she's on that side of the road. Finally, together, we're going to see now all different promoters coming together.
Yeah, Prince Turki from Saudi Arabia, he's done a great job working with the broadcasters, working with the promoters and the fighters, pulling this together in a short space of time. Credit to him. Taken a long time, but in the space of 6 weeks, we managed to do it.
Yeah.
And that's why I feel, if you play your cards right and you always look for the long term, you'll always be in for, like, the final checkpoint could be one that really does pay off. So yeah, we're here now. Everyone's going to benefit from this special moment in boxing. I don't think it's ever been done before. And I'm looking forward to see how it unfolds at the top.
Yeah, it should be fun.
Yeah.
You're always in the news.
Sure.
The latest thing I heard was what's going on with AJ's training setup. Is it Derek James? Is it Ben Davison? Is he ticking over with Ben Davison? Is Ben Davison here just for this fight? Derek James for the future? Let us know what's going on.
I'm not going to talk about it.
Why?
Because people make too much of certain things. So they're going to shoot themselves in the foot.
Will we see Derek here?
I'm not going to talk about it.
Will we see Ben here?
I'm not going to talk about it.
Okay, we'll talk about it off camera. Hopefully. We'll ask the questions off camera.
Yeah.
But how exciting is it, though, for you to have 3 fights in 8-9 months? How big and important is it for your career?
More important.
Yeah.
Like, in terms of, that's what I said, from an entertainment point of view, there are certain things that I do look at in my career, but I'm very, like, as I said, I stand strong in what I'm trying to achieve. And in terms of working my way up the ladder, rebuilding, like, I've been through a hell of a lot in this fight game. And I just needed to kind of dust off a few cobwebs and rebuild myself again. So being active was definitely part of my plan, and proposing a different style. I had someone short the first time, then I had some giant the second time. Now I got a southpaw the third time. So it's like keeping my mind active, keeping me busy. Even like lifestyle choices, making sure that I'm staying like focused in camp. Like if you do 3 fights and you have like 3-month camps, then a week and a half after to kind of recover, you're probably talking about 11 months of the year you're dedicating to your sport. You know what I mean? And then I'm doing a month of
physical sport.
Yeah, because it's physical sport. Yeah. So then I'm dedicating a month to like family, friends, social, commercial, sponsorship. So it's just keeping my mind like focused on the training and not getting too carried away. Because if I weren't fighting as much, I could be doing a lot of other things. But the reason why I want to stay active is because everything else in my life has to come second and fighting has to come first, where sometimes it's everything in your life comes first and fighting comes second. And that's because you're not active. And that's when you start falling behind and yeah, you don't progress as a fighter and you end up not retiring, but it's like you're semi-retired.
Yeah, part-time boxer.
You're a part-time boxer. So for me, it's been really important to keep pushing and being active.
Yeah, look, fight fans will be ecstatic to hear you say that. Every time I've asked you about where you want to go in the next sort of 12 or 18 months, you've said there's a couple of things. You said you want to win a belt back again.
Yeah.
And you have mentioned Deontay Wilder.
Yeah.
Which is, again, great things to hear. Did Ngannou's performance against Fury add another name to that? Like, do you look at Ngannou now, potentially, and think, wouldn't mind that fight?
From an entertainment point of view, Yeah.
Not from a competitive point of view?
So I'm looking at, does it lead me towards a championship?
No.
It doesn't, no?
No, I don't think it does, no.
Nah, so just on that basis, but entertainment, can he beat me? I don't think he can. You know,
It's a massive fight now, though,
exactly.
isn't it? All of a sudden, Ngannou's become a massive player in the
That's the
heavyweight
game
division.
we're in now. The division, the whole aspect of boxing's changing. But I'm still going to stand on mine and say I'm still going to focus on keeping the foundations of boxing solid. That this is a sport. This isn't just an entertainment business. There's a route that you've got to go through. There's a traditional way to get to the championship. There's a ranking system that you go through. There's a way that you challenge the best, because I've done it and I'm still doing it now. And the entertainment that I brought to the division is just showcasing my life to the public, and people had an interest. That was it. I didn't really do no gimmicks. But if I want to do a few gimmicks, yeah, I think Ngannou's a serious gimmick.
A gimmick?
In the sense that he's not a boxer.
He's ranked with the WBC now. Have you
No,
seen
but
that?
he's
Top
not
10?
a boxer. Like me fighting in UFC is like gimmicky.
Yeah.
Like I'm not a UFC fighter, but I'm a serious fighter. Like he's not a boxer,
but he's a fighter.
That's what I say. He's a serious gimmick. Yeah. You know what I mean? So I'll be on it though, definitely.
Undisputed heavyweight fight.
Undisputed.
Has now been signed and sealed.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Tyson
It
Fury,
will happen.
Alexander Usyk. I think it will happen.
It'll happen.
Money talks, right, in the heavyweight division.
I don't think that's for Usyk though.
No?
No,
I don't think money motivates him as much.
I don't think so.
No? How do you see Fury getting on with him? You've shared the ring with Usyk now for 24 rounds. How do you think Fury gets on?
Shared the ring with Fury and training as well. I don't know.
We have to see.
We have to see.
We have to see.
We have to see. I don't know.
Yeah.
But look, good luck to both of them. But I'm team Usyk if it goes down.
Yeah, it will go down.
Yeah, I'm team Usyk.
Yeah. And I think if I ask Fury, you or Wilder, I think he'll say he's team Wilder.
Who?
Just the way, Fury.
Yeah.
He'll probably say he's team Wilder.
Good.
It's the way it works.
They all hate.
Yeah, indeed. Look, we wish you good luck against Otto Wallin. Should be an absolutely fantastic fight.
Yes.
Yeah, an event as well. You've also been to Saudi a couple of times.
Yes, I think they've been looking after me. 2019 I first went, and I can't believe I'm going back again.
Yeah.
Unbelievable, yeah. It's great.
It's great. It's good for boxing as well. Good luck, AJ.
Thank you.